What's up, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube page. I am Jesse. Just left the New Jersey Sports Park. McLaren of Philadelphia just had an event there. It was awesome. Unfortunately, after about 3 20-minute runs, I think on lightning, it got rained out pretty much. So I lost at about 120 on a straightaway, going straight, too much foot, and spun. Didn't hit nothing, just scared the fuck out of myself, decided that it was best just to stop for the day. But I wanted to make a little video basically comparing, now that I've been on a track with the 650, the difference between, in my personal opinion, this isn't facts, personal opinions about the differences between a 12C and a 650S. Now that I've been driving a 650 for 2-3 months now, I do miss that the 12C had the swipe. I know a lot of people didn't like the swipe on a 12C. It was really hard to use. But I found it really easy and almost comical when I would go tell my friends to open the car and I had to like swipe your hand. It was almost magical, I guess you would call it. It was a really cool feature that I do miss. I have the button on here now, which is a lot easier. All my friends can use my car. But I just don't find it, sorry, my radar detector, I don't find it as fun, and the event of driving the car started with that, and I sort of miss it. So I do miss swipe, although the buttons are a lot more friendly. This one is a coupe. Sorry, my 12C was a coupe. This one is a convertible. I do like the convertible, but I also miss the sportiness of the coupe. It felt more like a race car, where this thing feels more refined, feels like more of like an everyday car, where that one felt like more like a race car. I don't know if it was just because it was an early production 12C. I don't even know what number my car was, the 12C. I didn't have the door tag to tell me what number it was. That's how early production it was. I think it was low 30s. We were driving in, I guess, one of the most heavily modded MSO 650Ss ever made. It has tons of options: carbon paddles, carbon cowl, carbon gauge cluster, carbon motherfucking everything. I guess the guy spent, the guy who made it, I bought the car 6 months used, I guess he spent $240,000 on carbon options and different types of custom paint for the car. I love the car. I decided to go to this one after the 12C, just because this, I felt, would hold resale value a little better than the 12Cs that tend to be dropping at the bottom. Nobody knows, but I figured this would be a better bet, better investment. Let you guys hear it a little bit. Let me open up the window. I got the sport exhaust on this one. I love it. You can actually quiet it up a little bit for the video. I'm running the Pirelli P0s on the diamond cut wheels. I fucking love them. A few more things that I dislike and like about both cars. Let's see here. These seem to have a lot more of the bugs figured out that the 12Cs did not. My 12C had all the typical 12C things go wrong with it. The transmission, I think I went through 2 of them, because the axle seals, I guess, would go bad, and not quite sure what happened, but both of mine went bad. The HVAC screens went bad in the 12C. The door latches went bad, and it constantly had to be adjusted. The 650 did the soft closed doors. Hold on. I think that's a copy on me. The 650s did the soft closed doors, which I think helped out a lot with that, because you don't have to slam them and everything doesn't get all fucking shut and really slammed and unadjusted. I believe that is an available upgrade for, I think, $2,700 on the 12Cs, but I love it. Another difference between 12C and the 650 is the carbon ceramic brakes. I absolutely fucking love these things. I guess I won't have to replace them for 40 or 50,000 miles, which is, I guess, triple what steel brakes would be, maybe a little more. I traded mine in when I needed steel brakes on my 12C, The quote alone on that was, I think, $3,800. I think it was per corner. I just decided to also put the money into this car as opposed to fixing that one. On the track, the 12C, as opposed to what many people say, they said it felt like no connection to the car. I think the 12C was a very raw car compared to this. This feels more refined, smoother, better shifting, better gearing. The first gear in the 12C was really jerky. And the suspension on that car, I used to blow hydraulic dampeners out in that one a lot. I think 4 or 5 times I had to go back in for leaking hydraulics in the 12C. This one, I don't know what they did differently, but I've hit some potholes and stuff and haven't blown them out. And it just feels like it takes everything a lot better. The power difference it's noticeable, but at the same time it cancels it out, and I'll try to explain that a little better. The 12C would do massive rolling burnouts, where the computer in this car, I don't know what it does differently, gets it to fucking grab and go. And even though it might be faster, it doesn't actually feel as fast. I honestly even say the 12C felt faster. On the track though, the 650S was light years apart from that car. I felt more confident. I didn't feel like I was gonna die if I fucking gassed it around a turn. It was more precise and just fucking planted, which made me happy about my investment in this car, because sometimes I doubt myself in the choice that I made, because I truly loved my 12C. It was wrapped in, I think it was called 3M iridescent blue purple. I'm gonna wrap this one, but I'm just not sure what I want to go with yet. This car has the upgraded pearl. I forget the exact name of it. Pearl white. I do love it. It's just not crazy enough for me. So been going through swatches. My friends down at First Class Tint are going to be wrapping it. If I decide to wrap it, maybe just do the hood. Not quite sure yet. But it's a quick intro video. I don't want to go too crazy and make it too long. Check back for more as I figure out more stuff to fucking talk about.